What is going on, everyone? I am Braxton, and this is BWC Racing. Some optic on optic action here today.
Good.
We're gonna do a comp style video for you guys. This was a fun video to film. It was a good day, well, all in all, when we went out. We went out to Mo Valley climbing area. It's like all government land and rock climbers. It's sort of crazy. Lots of this sandstone, weird rock. It's like smooth sand hollow, if that makes sense. And like less grippy Cedar City. So like, it's a cool little spot. I had a lot of fun out. We ended up bringing out the VRD and both the optics. Only got optic videos because I lost one of my GoPros and then found it when we went to do this. So I was like, oh, perfect, we're gonna film it. So, this is out by, on the west side of the freeway, pretty much like directly across from the airport rocks. It's definitely very similar geography, like the rocks are very similar to that area. So, now we're pretty much gonna do, it's a We Rock style video. So this video and next video are the two courses that we ran. And then the third video on Friday will be the shootout say video, where it all comes down to it. And it is a good time. I think I'm gonna always do the comps like this because I really like just the way this style of comp works. I think it was a lot of fun, especially doing the bonus land type shootout, I guess is the correct wording. High rolling over there. I'm not going to count that as a cone because I don't think he hit it. The cone would have moved. It's barely sitting on the rock as it is, so information on these optics. Kyler's optic, electronic-wise, still has the brushed motor and ESC, and still has the stock receiver. The servo is just an Amazon servo, so it's nothing super special. Tires and wheels, obviously stock. The only reason it has a light bar on the top and it's missing its grill in this video is because we took the lights off of his low-C laser nut car and stuck them on this, and it looked really cool. And while we were out messing around, the grill that I 3D designed and printed broke. So we definitely need to get some different filament for that. Get some PPU for it. PPU or PTEG. I don't know. Whichever one the flexible one is, I need to go and get me some of that. So, moving on to gate number 8. A nice little down coming up to it. I set the yellow cones for this course, and Kyler set the bonuses, so the orange low-C cones, Kyler set those. They were definitely some good bonuses. Definitely think they were definitely optic-y. You know, I think if it was class 2, they definitely would have been harder. Like, no diss to the optic or anything like that. I think if you were to compete with an optic, I think you could do good. It's a very capable car, but I don't know if it's like top 10 in class 2-able. If that makes any sense. So, finishing out Kai's run there. I'm gonna hop over to my optic. My optic, if you didn't get to see the last video, is a SEMA build. My buddy won it at SEMA, and I bought it off of him. So, I upgraded the electronics on it. So it has a Fusion SE in it, and it has a Savic servo that's like half blown out. So, overall, good electronics in it. There's no weights or anything, but the livery is different, and the bead locks are different. The tires are the same stock foams. And yeah, that's pretty much all the info on the optic here. We're just gonna cruise on through, keep moving, and I'm not gonna lie, these are some capable cars. I really enjoy driving these optics around. Honestly, one of my top 10, top 3 I think, cars that I've ever owned. Honestly, I really enjoy driving this thing. It's really capable, along with looking really cool. So, those are a couple big things in my book, personally. With, honestly, the other two cars above it are probably my Class 3 right now that I've custom designed and such. And I think my G-Speed, just because of how much I learned about RCs with that G-Speed. So, and of course, having a couple drawbacks with the brushless system, as I can't do what Kyler did. You'll see here in a second what I mean by that, where he would just wiggle his servo and it would roll backwards and it not count as reverse. I can't do that because, well, I have a working drag brake, so I guess it's a trade-off, right? You can either have some good control on side hills and such, end up hitting this 6-cone, which was annoying. See, like right here, if I could just wiggle my servo and it roll backwards,
And your car doesn't have.
Would have been so nice, but we're just sort of gonna
good drag brake.
keep moving along here. I think I might just end up taking the reverse, yeah.
Okay.
Backing up, gonna get to 7 here. But currently, I think Kyler's still winning. So that's it. Yeah, no, I mean, it was... The kid's gotten really good at RCs. I'll give him that. He's keeping up pretty good, and I think if it came to an actual RC comp, I think he'd do really good. As long as he were to keep his cool, I think with all the people around, he would probably struggle. I mean, even I struggle with it at actual RC comps. I mean, there's like 60 people watching you at some of the most popular events for South or North in like Utah with us. You know, so I mean, it can definitely be nerve-wracking for sure. As you can see with my optic here, struggling a little bit more, and I try to crawl it. That was my mistake. I try to crawl it, and I'm so bellied that instead of just taking the reverse like I should have, I'm just gonna keep digging for traction, and I end up taking that cone. So, unfortunately, end up coming out with a positive 3. Now, don't get me wrong, that's not a bad score, but Kyler did better. Kyler leading by about 7 going into course 2. Super impressed with the kid. He did super good. So, hope you all enjoyed. If so, please be sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one.